What do Max Holloway, Bryce Mitchell, Josh Emmett, and Alexander freaking Volkanovski all have in common? They all walked into the cage thinking they had a chance. Spoiler alert, they did not. And after fighting Ilia Topuria, they probably cried in the shower while questioning their life decisions. Today we're diving into 10 terrifying reasons why Ilia Topuria isn't just a UFC problem, he's the problem. Buckle up. Number 1. He turned Max Holloway into a GIF. Let's start here. Max Holloway, the guy who could eat a baseball bat and smile, is the cardio king, durability demon, and volume punching psycho of the featherweight division. And Ilia Topuria turned him into a meme. At UFC 308, Max walked in with 26 wins, 14 finishes, and the most octagon time on record. Topuria didn't care. From round 1, he was dialed in like he had Max's Netflix password and already knew the plot twist. Then in round 3, boom. Max hit the canvas like your Wi-Fi during a Zoom call. No flex, no scream, just imaginary tea time over Max's unconscious body. Casual. Think that's scary? Wait till you hear about what pressure does to people. Number 2. He weaponizes pressure like a horror movie villain. Ever spar someone who doesn't throw a punch, just keeps walking you down like Jason Voorhees in 4K? That's Illia. At UFC 282, Bryce Mitchell was undefeated, gritty, awkward, confident, and got spiritually baptized. Illia didn't rush. He stalked. Bryce tried takedowns, combos, switching stances. Illia read him like IKEA instructions.
Then, in round 2, Topuria performed a flawless arm triangle submission,
and Bryce's soul left the chat. He tapped, not from strikes, not from damage, just from pressure. But sure, maybe you think you can land a lucky punch. Let's talk about that. Number 3. He's got one-shot knockout power in a featherweight frame. Imagine a featherweight with the hands of a heavyweight. Now give him zero chill and laser focus. UFC London, Illia vs. Jai Herbert. Herbert's 6'1", a big lightweight, and landed a head kick that would have sent most fighters into retirement. Illia walked through it like it was a light breeze and responded with a right hook that folded Herbert like a lawn chair at a barbecue. Walk-off KO, zero celebration, just another day at the violent office. Still think going to the ground is a good idea? About that. Number 4. He's a BJJ black belt who grapples like a snake on Adderall. Illia's hands get all the headlines, but this man is a legit black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, trained since childhood. UFC Fight Night vs. Yosef Salal. Everyone expected a striking battle. What they got was a 3-round grappling snuff film. Smooth transitions, heavy top pressure, and a choke so tight the commentators started reading Zalal's will. Spoiler, he survived, but his ego didn't. That's 4 down. You ready for the guy who thought he could punch with him?
1-5. Josh Emmett found out timing beats power. Brutally, Josh Emmett hits like a truck on steroids, but against Illia, he looked like he was still downloading the patch update. Illia didn't just beat him, he made him look like a vintage VHS tape in a 4K world. Smarter shots, tighter defense, no emotion, just pure calculation. It wasn't a brawl, it was an assassination with paperwork. And just when people said, well, wait until he fights the champ, he did. 1-6. Volkanovski was the wall. Illia blew it to dust. Volk was that guy. 26 wins, iron cardio, ridiculous durability. The man fought Islam Makhachev and didn't blink. Then Ilia Topuria showed up with a hammer and said, nice wall, shame if someone destroyed it. UFC 298. From the first second, Illia applied pressure, cut angles, and set traps like he was coding Volk's downfall. Round 2, right hand, clean on the chin, and suddenly Volk was searching for the floor, like his AirPods fell. Silence. No celebration, just another prophecy fulfilled. And if you're not scared yet, don't worry, he's just getting started. 1-7. He has zero respect for your resume. Doesn't matter if you're a champ, a striker, a grappler, or a hometown hero. Illia does not care. He'll walk through your accolades, hand you a nap, and serve it with imaginary tea. Every fight, same story. New body. And it's not just power, it's how he uses it. 1-8. His fight IQ is straight up terrifying. Illia doesn't just react, he calculates. Like Tony Stark in the lab level fight IQ. He doesn't waste shots, he doesn't chase. He doesn't overextend. He sets you up, baits the trap, and then executes. You think you're figuring him out? He already knows your next move. But maybe you think he breaks late in fights? Nah, here's why you're wrong. 1-9. He carries that power for all 5 rounds. Some fighters are microwave threats, dangerous for 2 minutes. Illia, he's an air fryer, steady heat, crispy results from round 1 to 5. He doesn't gas, he doesn't fade. If anything, he gets scarier the longer it goes. Ask Emmett, ask Volk. Ask your favorite fighter after their nightmares.
And finally, the scariest part of all, 110. He's only 27. Yeah, let that sink in. He's not even in his prime yet. He's already nuked legends, walked through the division, and taken the crown. So what's next? Maybe the lightweight division. Maybe another belt. Maybe just more tea sipping over fallen bodies. Either way, the UFC isn't wondering if he's the future. They're just hoping someone survives long enough to delay it. So now you know why the UFC locker room whispers his name like Voldemort. If you're still sleeping on Ilia Topuria, you might want to set an alarm. He's not coming. He's already here, and he brought receipts. Smash that like button, subscribe for more knockout level breakdowns, and hey, drop a comment with who you think could stop Illia next. Spoiler, it's no one. See you in the next one. Fight fam.